October 2017, DT Swiss sends us 2 of these new forks. They haven't been released on the market yet, and they've asked us to do some testing in African conditions. So their brief to us was to ride it as hard as we could for as long as possible without any servicing. It really went through everything, and we never opened them. The 2 of us that were doing the testing, I did quite a few stage races with them. The one I remember, the temperatures were over 40 degrees. Normally what happens in a 3-day stage race when the temperatures are that high and there's a lot of dust, the oil that's in your lowers that's supposed to lubricate the stanchions, it disappears and you get a lot of stiction happening. And I was pleasantly surprised that we had none of those issues. The function of the fork and the seals are fantastic. But the most important part was actually the damper and the Coilpair. So if you look inside here, there's actually a little coil spring, and as I compress it now, so this coil spring here will give me a centimeter of free play in the fork, which is sprung. So combine that with your normal air, your positive and your negative chamber. This has a dimple inside the air side, which allows the air to escape to go across into the negative chamber. But on top of that, you've got, for your first couple of centimeters of travel, you have a very nice coil feel to it. So really unique, small bumps, absolutely amazing on this fork. Combine that with the technology that they've got in this damper, which they call the Plushport. This is really different. It's a 3-stage damping system. Your first bit of damping, your small bump, there's very little compression to pair with the Coilpair, so that your first bit of damping is actually really smooth and supple. So small bumps, again, absolutely amazing to ride this fork on little roots, little stones, stutter bumps, that kind of stuff. Absolutely handles it super well. The mid-range is very supportive, and you've got complete bottom-out control at the end of the travel. Really amazing. You have to ride it to actually feel how cool this is. Combine that, as I say, with the Coilpair, and you've got a really unique system that is super supple, really sensitive, and handles big hits and small bumps equally well. A couple of features you'll notice, all the holes and everything that you would normally find with pieces sticking out has been covered over. Really nice form to it. A couple of nice features. You've got a 110 axle, so boost capabilities. It's got a really nice little tool that fits on the end here. When you pop it out, you can actually adjust your compression. You can open and adjust your air. If you pop this out, the whole cover comes with it. You're able to adjust your air pressure. At the bottom here, you can actually also do your rebound with this little tool. So really nice. There's nothing to pop off or fall off or get hit by rocks while you're riding. This is a non-remote, so a manual lockout, but this can be converted into a remote, which works with their 3-stage remote, which is really awesome because you can connect the rear shock to it as well. And very neat little port that the cable goes into. So once you connect the remote, this is completely flat. Looks like this side, so no levers are evident or anything protrudes from the fork. So nice and clean. 35mm stanchions, again the SKF seals, and really nice feel to the fork. If you're looking for a versatile fork that can do stage races, trail riding and enduro, I wouldn't look any further than what DT has to offer in the F5351. If you take in consideration the technology that's available in this suspension unit, and the ride quality and the longevity, as well as the reliability of the fork, there can be only one, and that's DT F5351.